Hello everybody and welcome to Barker Cabinets. My name is Chad Barker. I'd like to take the opportunity today to introduce you to the Barker cabinet. Today's Barker cabinet is a custom, high-end, ready to assemble and sourced in the United States cabinet. All of our cabinets are fully custom and they're made right here in Oregon. Out of the best plywood you could imagine, using the best drawer slides you could imagine, the best hinges, the best drawer boxes. Everything we do is high-end and sourced locally from the United States. So I'll say it again, it's American sourcing. All right, so let's get started, see what we have going on here. All right, construction method. We use a full access, ready to assemble construction method. As you see here, you have full access to the interior. This is a frameless European style construction method. Okay, all of our cabinets are constructed with conformat screws, essentially a long bolt that attaches to holes that are already pre-drilled in your cabinet case when you receive them. These come flat packed, kind of like IKEA, but we have plywood and a little bit more different standards that you're going to see in just a second. So, like I said, sourced in the United States. We have here is a 3/4 inch thick, that's our standard cabinet case construction. That's the material we're going to use on all of our cabinets. 3/4 of an inch thick, full plywood core. On the face, we're going to have maple veneer with a UV baked on finish. Now that finish is unbelievably strong. The nicest thing about this finish is you can clean it with acetone. Okay, this is something that is baked on at the factory. This is not put on with some, some simple finish that just kind of comes off with a little bit of Windex or a little bit of goof off. This stuff is durable. It is made to last and it will take anything you throw at it. Best finish on the market, hands down. Beautiful maple veneer for that nice, clean cut finish, as well as the fact that it hides dirt, because as that maple has this texture to it, once you're inside of a cabinet, you really can't see where the dirt gets built up, if you know what I mean. So, nice thing about this, yeah, a little stain here, wipe it off, use some Windex, whatever you want, and it all just cleans up very nice and very easy. So, again, construction method, 3/4 of an inch thick plywood. That's our full cabinet case, as you see here. All of it's made from 3/4 inch thick, okay? Back of the cabinet, same thing. You got nailers, 3/4 of an inch thick, 3/4 of an inch thick, 1/4 inch thick back, full back on all of our cabinets except for the sink cabinets. And that's our construction method. Everything is aligned, pre-drilled. All you have to do is attach the screws and kind of go from there. Moving on. Cabinet doors. Cabinet doors are all made right here in Oregon. We make all of our own doors. Our company brand is going to be Barker Door. So making all of our doors custom in-house allows us the ability to offer those custom sizes. As you see here, as our cabinet case is concerned, you can order these in 1/4 inch increments in width, 1/4 inch increments in height, 1 inch increments in depth, and everything is made as big as possible and custom made to fit the cabinet case that they're attached to. So all of our doors, essentially, we can make them any size you want. If you really needed something, say on an 1/8 of an inch increment, send us an email. Put it in your order notes. We'll make it the 1/8 of an inch. We make them custom. That's why our orders take a little bit longer. Okay, getting on to it. So cabinet doors, again, solid wood frames. You can order these in a myriad of different materials. We have white oak, we have some maple, we have cherry, and we have various other materials that I don't even have sitting here. So you can order them in exotics like sapele, we even have alder, and we have various types of paint grade options that you can view on our website as well. The sky's the limit as far as customization is concerned. You name it, we can do it. We do not do custom, like say you have some exotic material you found in Africa or on some safari expedition like Anagray or Wingay, stuff like that. We just don't stock it, so we don't offer that type of stuff. It gets a little crazy. So we kind of have the best of the best, stuff that's sourced in the United States, and a few exotics that come from different foreign countries. I think we have sapele is pretty much the only one. The white oak, maple, and all that other stuff is from the United States. So take a look at our wood types and you'll see those. We also have little samples you can order. Put those in your shopping cart, order those. We'll ship them right to your door via 2-day express. You'll have those to look at, hold them up in your own light, and view the finish. And at that. Okay, moving on. Looking after the doors, we're going to look at the hinges. Everything we sell at Barker Cabinets here is going to be soft closing. You might say, well, I don't want soft closing. I want to save $1 door. We don't do that. Okay, we're going to make everything soft closing. We're going to use the highest end components available. That's Blue Motion soft close hinges. Okay, that's clip top Blue Motion if you're looking for the specifics. This is not the compact ones. Notice here, it's got the full arm, straight arm hinge, 0mm hinge plate. Fully adjustable in height up and down, so you can move the doors, you can move the door in and out, and you can move the door left to right. Very nice for assembling your cabinet, and it makes it super easy. We do have tutorials on how to adjust doors and drawer boxes and drawer slides and everything like that. So take a look at those. I'm not going to get into this one because this video is more about what our cabinet is. So hinges, Blue Motion, clip top Blue Motion, beautiful soft closing hinges on every single cabinet we offer. Perfect. All right. Getting into our drawer boxes. Looking at our drawer boxes here, again, we're talking about the components, soft close drawer slides. That's a Blue Motion soft closing drawer slide. Now technically this is a Movento Blum Blue Motion drawer slide. Made by Bloom, North Carolina. Take a look, Movento. And you might be thinking, maybe you don't know this, but Bloom has two different types of slides. We have the Blue Motion clip top plus Blue Motion. And then we also have the Bloom Movento drawer slides. Now the Movento drawer slides are their newest slide on the market. They are a bit more expensive, probably about 30–40% more expensive than the Tandem Plus Blue Motions, but they are the most high-end drawer slide on the market today, people. These are great. These things can have a capacity of 125 pounds. In that drawer slide, in that drawer box, you're probably never gonna get 125 pounds in there, unless you're putting some weights in there or something like that, a bunch of lead. For a kitchen cabinet, 125 pounds is crazy, I can tell you. These drawer slides themselves, just physically picking up a box of the drawer slides is crazy, I'm telling you. It's like you pick it up and you compare it to even the Tandem Plus Blue Motions. These Moventos are just, they're heavy. They are heavy duty, I'm telling you. It's crazy. You can also do other stuff with this. In addition to the fact that these are 125 pound capacity, you can also put attachments on these that allows you to link the drawer slides together. Now you might be thinking, why would I want to link the two drawer slides together? The drawer box links it together, right? Correct, but say you have a really wide, say 48-inch wide drawer box, right? And it's really shallow, okay? That tends to rack a lot just with the movement of the drawer slides. So what they did was they created it so you could interlock these using a little fiberglass rod. We don't sell that currently, but you can find it on Amazon. If you have any questions about that, we can send you links of what to do. So, a little rod allows you to link them together. It makes it so that they're on a gear, so they're essentially moving at the exact same spot, and they don't allow it to go side to side. You can also add a tip-on attachment, which allows you to put the drawer box back in. Watch how simple and easy things go. That's it. Tip-on attachment allows you to have a push to open. So essentially you take it here, and you push it, and it pops out. It also allows you to have it to the point where you can still soft close it. Now when you add that tip-on plus the tip-on package to the underside of the slides, you do have to add a little bit of more stuff. There's more adjustments and other stuff like that. But I'm not gonna get into it on this video, but it's a really cool feature and they're coming out with new stuff all the time. It's badass, so. All right, moving on there. So let's get a little history. That's our cabinet in a nutshell. We're fully custom height, fully custom width, fully custom depth, fully custom wood types. You might be looking at the drawer boxes and saying, oh, what's this? Well, that's a fully custom high-end dovetailed drawer box. Again, I don't think I said that already. All of our drawer boxes, they're gonna be dovetailed. We're gonna have sanded this drawer box, so we actually take a raw wood drawer box, we sand it, and then we spray it. So once we've assembled the drawer box, we take the thing, we sand it, and then we spray it. The idea there is that all these joints are perfectly smooth. Now that's a little different than most people are gonna be looking at. So a lot of people look at drawer boxes and say, who cares if this thing's a little rough right here, this little joint right here. And we look at that and it's like, it really should all be nice. This is a high-end cabinet, okay? That's what we're going for. We want that drawer box to be smooth, we want the dovetails to be smooth, and we want to finish those dovetails after they have been assembled and sanded. Now there's other lines out there that you can go to, and we'll talk about those in a little bit, is you can have ones that have the raw edge, and they're gonna be less money because they don't have to hang the drawer box and spray it as a single piece. They can spray it in lineal fashion, so essentially the long lengths of material, they just spray those, and you're good to go, okay? Not what we're doing on Barker cabinets. We're not taking shortcuts here. We're making it work. So, you might say, look at this. Cabinets are done. You got your drawers, drawer fronts, everything's all finished. You might say, look, well, how are you gonna cover those construction holes? We have finished in panels. So watch our tutorial on layout, and we're gonna show you exactly how to do it. We have tons of tutorials. It'll take you from start to finish. It's very simple. It's just mathematics. It's a 2-inch filler, cabinets along the wall, 2-inch filler into the wall. It's easy, it's simple, and we can tell you how to do it. Sink cabinets typically 36 inches, corner base 90s are typically 36 by 36. Fill the rest in with cabinets and your design's done. It's not that hard. Even though you can customize your sizes now, and you don't have to have big old wide fillers when you go to the wall. Hey, 2 inches, that's fine. You have 1/4-inch increments to adjust your cabinets as needed and get the cabinets just the way you want them. It's perfect. So, cabinet faces, again, are finished to match the doors and drawer fronts. Anyway, sides, typically a finished in panel. Imagine this being white. Essentially, you'd have a finished in on your cabinet similar to that. Covers the sides. Otherwise, cabinets just are placed right next to each other in a line. No fillers are needed in between them. Sounds good. All right, so history of our company. Why did we develop a ready-to-assemble flat pack cabinet that can be high-end, custom, and sourced in the United States? Most people have asked us that. We started in 1978, just building high-end cabinets, kind of going through the 80s. I wasn't around in the 80s. My dad and the other guys were, and I'm sure they were just having a great time in the 80s, assembling cabinets, doing whatever they have to do, right? Get into the 90s, they're looking at, hey, they need some more work. We're in Oregon, economy wasn't real great, so they decided, well, let's ship our cabinets to Hawaii. They don't have a lot of plywood over there, they don't have any mills, so what are we gonna do? So they start looking at, how are we gonna get this company moving? Where's our next market? And in Oregon, we have those ports. We have essentially the Columbia River, we have Seattle, Tacoma, and Los Angeles ports that you could ship containers full of cabinets to other areas. They noticed as they started shipping cabinets to Hawaii that you were paying almost more for the container than you really were for the cabinets themselves. So they decided, hey, we're shipping fully assembled cabinets, and that's what a lot of companies will do. They say, we're gonna assemble the cabinet, make sure it's right, ship it out to you fully assembled. Great, we used to do that. Problem with that is you're shipping a lot of air, okay? You got they don't care how much weight's in that container, they just care about how much weights, they care about how much container, the actual volume of the container is being shipped. So hey, back in the day, say it's $5,000, $10,000 to ship a container from Oregon to Hawaii. You could imagine, hey, this thing's fully assembled, it takes up a lot of space. If we ship this thing ready to assemble, if we flat pack it and then use labor over there on the islands to assemble the cabinet, say in the garage of the place where you're going to install the cabinets, we could get 10 times the amount of cabinets into that container, ship it out there. And we took that same idea into this line that we launched back in 2009, 2010. So when we launched this line of Barker cabinets, high-end custom ready-to-assemble cabinets sourced in the United States, we took that Hawaii knowledge. We took that and we applied it to our ready-to-assemble line. And that's where we're at today, people. So this is the nice thing about it. We took our high-end custom and we said, okay, let's get it flat packed. Let's get them out to the customers. We use the Roadrunner, freight system in the United States, essentially using RTL shipping. And we would ship out small batches of cabinets to people that want to do a DIY project, but don't want to have to buy a fully custom cabinet that's fully assembled. When they do ship that, they say, oh, hey, here's a $500 cabinet. We're going to ship it to your house for free. Okay, cool. Just because they said that the thing ships for free does not mean that nobody paid for it to be shipped. That charge for shipping is hidden in your cabinet itself. So when you order it from, say, some random company on the internet that ships you the fully assembled cabinet, you got a lot of money that did not go into the plywood. It did not go into the door finish. It did not go into the drawer boxes that are already sanded and then sprayed. Okay? It went into the shipping. It costs substantially more to ship a fully assembled cabinet. And when they do that, they arrive damaged because they throw them around. They're not as tightly packed. You can't put as much packaging material around them. So with us, we're able to offer a lower price. We're able to offer more customization. We're able to offer a better quality cabinet. And then you hear about people saying, hey, well, it's fully assembled. That's a really nice cabinet because it's already assembled. Every cabinet is ready to assemble at a certain point. They put them together. And if they're putting it together with glue, that means you'd have to disassemble it to fix it. Our cabinets can be unscrewed. Unscrew this, pull the stretcher off. If it's damaged, we'll ship a new one out. It's not that big of a deal. You don't have to ship a brand new cabinet. We can ship the part that gets damaged. It only takes a few days. That's where our warranty comes in. That's our customer service. And that's our pledge to you guys. Order a custom cabinet from Barker Cabinets, and you're going to be happy with what you get.